Well, I'm back and I'm in the application that writes all this software, and I am going to run it. And the first thing we see is the login screen. As per normal, as per all SwimClubMeet applications, this is what you first have to do, is connect to the server, the database server. So, there's a little button down here. This is debug mode. You won't see that. And I will connect. And the very first thing it does, and I'll just zoom up a little bit because with the magic of OBS I can do that, and it's asking me now if I would like to select a session. So I'll go click on that, and I could press OK, but I'll just double click. Beep. There you go, I made the sound effect. And are we still centered? Oh, that's a little bit better, a bit more cruisy. All right. So on the left hand side is SwimClubMeet, on the right is Dolphin Timing. On the left top you see some nice icons which tell you what the event is. Also you see at the very top here a line of text, so you can read that if you want. Down the bottom left is that session ID number. Normally you don't see these IDs. Every session has a unique number it's been given when it was created. We don't normally show those because humans don't like numbers. They don't really like dates, but they certainly like a lot of text, and they like pictures. So we don't show session IDs, but Dolphin Timing uses those IDs to run its little side of its application. Okay. You can navigate between the heats by clicking, and when you get to the last heat it'll move over to the next event, and you can see lots of things changing there, obviously previous, etc. I'm on event 9. If I want to quickly move to event 8, I can hold down Control key and press, and now event 8, event 7, 6, 5. You get the idea. Over here is a tree view with lots of little icons which all actually are helpful. For instance, that little black circle is the heat state, which is either open, raced or closed. This little square box, if all the heats have been closed, it will have a tick in it. Little things like that. I can select a heat. Here we are, event 8, heat 2. I could press OK, but as per all these sort of selection thingies, in my applications you just double click, and now we're on event 8, heat 2. You would think that the previous and the next functions over here on Dolphin Timing would also do something similar. And at the very top is the Dolphin Timing file name, and then there's a bit of text there that just sort of makes it a bit more readable, we hope. If you hold down the Control key, you can move to events as per SwimClubMeet grid. Also, it's got this, which allows you to dive into whatever sessions are in that big folder that it likes to stuff all that stuff. And likewise, we can select something and go double click, and now we're actually on session 16. If you want to go, you can also use Shift Control to navigate between sessions. So it's got 3 functions on these navigation buttons. Righto. So over here, back at SwimClubMeet, session 16, back here at Dolphin, we're on 113. If I hit the sync button, it locks, or it doesn't lock them, but it syncs it up to those bits and pieces. In Dolphin Timing, you can have up to 3 timekeepers. If one of those times is not kosher, if you like that word, is illegal, that's probably a better way of saying it, then you might, on auto mode, it will look at that and disable that time, and you'll see a big slash through it. If you want to do it manually, you hit the manual, turn it into a manual icon, getting there, and then you click on the timer or the timekeeper that you want to get rid of. At the moment, that's not enabled, but that's how it's going to work. Okay, trust me, I'm a programmer. So there's an auto mode for selecting illegal or disabling, enabling times that you don't want. And there's also an auto mode that will automatically patch. And then there's a manual mode for you to do manual patching, and you'll sort of drag little noodles between. That's not quite running yet. It's coming. I'm almost there. It's a job that I'm on to today. Here in the menus, you can select and go to another session. No worries. You can, we'll select this session 13. There we go. We can export a Dolphin Timing event CSV, and it'll put it in a bin in the folder. I'll show you the how you set the paths up for where all this stuff goes, and we'll save that. And what does that actually look like? Here I am. Oops. Here I am. We'll go full screen. You probably didn't see half of that. Here I am in Visual Studio Code of all places, and I'm going to go to that bin, and that bin doesn't have. Oh yes, it does. There it is. There's 13. Okay, so it looks like that when you've got it done. Yep. In this Dolphin Timing's create a root folder, and then it has a subfolder called Meets, and it throws all its files in there. And I've created 3 other subdirectories which I throw all my stuff in. And if we go to edit preferences, and we'll zoom in again, then you can specify what those file paths are here. There's a couple other settings. I won't go through them now, but they relate to how it connects to Dolphin Timing, and I'll explain that later on in another video, because else it'll get very long and you'll be all pretty bored and restless. So I hope that's enough just to get you interested, or at least get an idea where I am as far as getting it finished. I'm just steps away from sort of hooking it all up, but everything else is running, like the database and all that sort of stuff. Because as in normal, all these things have, there's lots of tables and data sets and all sorts of crazy thing going on here to get this thing to run. So yeah, it's a reasonable task. All right, that's the lot. I'll catch you again soon with some more details on how this is going. Okay, catch ya.